Hello, good morning, my beautiful collective. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed the last video. OMG is all I have to say. But anywho, if it's your first time here, thank you for visiting. If you are one of my subscribers, whether new or one of my day ones, thank you all so much. I do see that I've gained a few. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. I truly do. Yeah, so we're just gonna tap into the general energy reading. I've already cleansed, prayed, shuffled over the cards. I don't know what's coming out, you don't know what's coming out, but we're gonna find out together. And we'll see if anything different comes out. And even if nothing different comes out, 9 times out of 10 I will still post this reading, because some of the messages could be slightly different. And even if it doesn't resonate with you, it may be useful for someone else. So I'm going to start with the What's Gossip deck. Then after that, we're going to dive into the True Intentions deck. And we'll go from there. So let's see. Spirit, what is behind the veil? What is hidden? What would you like for my collective to know? What is the gossip? Okay, so the first card out we have is on red, and I'll read the details. It says, ignore messages, waiting anxiously, no replies. Maybe they're just busy. Now, I don't know if this is you or someone in your energy, but somebody could be trying to reach someone, and maybe somebody has anxiety or they're overthinking because they're not getting a response in a certain time frame. So I'm getting that somebody could, be on pins and needles. Let's see. Why is that, Spirit? It says no filter. Speaking your truth, authentic communication, raw honesty. This is how I really feel. So what I'm getting right off the bat is that maybe somebody could be trying to check your temperature, whether you know this or not. But somebody could be trying to figure out where you are mentally or emotionally, or where you all may stand. I don't know if something occurred, or even if, something has occurred. Like I said, I'm not sure if you know or not. You know how, for example, like, something may have happened, but another person may not be informed. So you're wondering, like, if they've been told. So they could be in their head, they could be overthinking. But with speaking your truth, maybe they're afraid that, once something is told to you, once something is revealed, that you will be very candid with this person. I'm getting that, you won't hold back, and whatever you say, they will have no choice but to understand. And I'm getting loudspeaker energy. So you don't have to be on a loudspeaker literally, but what I'm saying is that it's going to be understood that whatever you say, you're standing on it. It's concrete. It's set in stone. Give me more. Okay, so I'm gonna take all of these. So the first one is false alarm. False alarm is exaggerated panic, unnecessary drama, overreaction to minor events, much ado about nothing. So maybe whoever this is could be making situations bigger than what they are. And like I said, I don't know why I just got this energy, but I'm gonna say it. For example, this could be somebody emotionally manipulative, where they could act like a situation is bigger than what it is. They can exaggerate. So it may be something minuscule, but by the time they get done telling you the story, it's like, oh my gosh, like they're expecting you to drop your jaw at the end of the story, or the end of the sentence, or whatever the case is. So we have recharge, mental rest, emotional recovery, taking a break, come back stronger. So you could be in an energy where you are pouring into yourself. You may be kind of distant, and it may not be anything personal. You could be working on some things, that only concerns you. You could be doing things behind the scenes that are conducive to, some type of productivity in your life, or some type of enhancement or growth. So maybe somebody is feeling left out, or someone is feeling a little neglected. I don't know. Let's see. So we have money moves, smart decisions, strategic investments, building wealth, making my money work. So you could be focused on your money. So whether you're looking for another job or another source of income, whether it's a business, whatever that pertains to, you are wanting to build some type of residual where you are not living check to check, is what I'm getting. Then we have mirror, mirror. Facing yourself and others, reflective relationships, self-awareness. What you see is you. Now, don't judge me, y'all. I'm reading slow because lately I've been stumbling over my words. So I'm just taking my time. But what stood out to me is what you see is you. Now, I know that they say that we are what we attract, but I don't believe that, because if you are a light, someone who's very attractive, and I don't mean just on the outside, but I mean you have like a very bright aura, you're very welcoming, you have a loving energy. You know how like children, pets, they just know people that love them without this person even opening their mouth. You could be taking a walk in the park and somebody could be walking their dog, and the dog is like trying to do everything in their power to get to you, is what I'm getting. So in some cases, yes, you can attract things that match the energy that you're putting out, but there are times where that doesn't always apply. But in this case, with what you see is you, basically you're looking at relationships, whether it's friendships, family, co-workers. You're looking at how you can be a better you. So maybe you're doing evaluation when it comes to relationships, like, well, if I'm hanging around this person, or if I'm associated with this person in this type of way, this is not my character, as far as how this person operates. But the fact that I am associated with them in some type of way, people could group me or categorize me as moving in the same energy as them. So, you could really be taking your time on evaluating, who you're dealing with in your personal life, or, like I said, your friendship circle, co-workers. Hell, it could be a neighbor, for example. If you have a rude neighbor, they may not be rude to you per se, but say they're just rude to everyone else, and it's like, yeah, I know they're not rude to me, but still, it's kind of nasty that you have a very mean disposition about yourself, and that's not my aura, so I don't want to be associated with that. Give me 1 second. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the true, that's better. The true intentions deck, okay? And I'm going to see what we get. All right, Spirit. So what would be the true intentions of the person who is in my collective's energy? Vent. I have a lot to say about a situation and need a good listener. This came out yesterday. So maybe somebody is trying to see what energy you're in. This could be very similar, but I'm going to keep going. Somebody could be seeing what type of energy you're in, because maybe some things are on their mind. This person could want to be authentic with you. This person could have no filter. Maybe they've been holding back, and maybe they're wanting to put everything on the line to speak some type of truth. Or this person is trying to check your temperature, because if you've been more reserved, if they see that your energy has been changing, and it's not in a bad way, but just the fact that you are more, what should I say, more observing or more candid, they probably want to see where you stand before they vent to you, because I don't know, maybe they're going to tell you something that, may not be so good. I don't know. So, Spirit, what else about this vent? We have Meddler. I may step in and try to influence or control your life. I'm certain I know best. So, I don't know if this is a third party that's involved in this situation, or the person that's wanting to speak to you. Collective, I don't know if they're a meddler. Like I said, if this is somebody who exaggerates things and who goes into panic mode when it's not necessary, this could be a person that's a meddler. So for example, like, I don't know, maybe they're going to tell you something that's not that deep, but when they talk to you, they're going to make it seem like, oh my God, like, girl, I got to give you all the tea. And then when you done, it's like, oh, that's what you got to say. Then you might vent to them and say, well, if you're coming back telling me what this person said, did, or whatever the case is, then you may question them. So another thing I'm picking up on is maybe whatever somebody is going to tell you is going to raise a red flag or some type of suspicion, and is going to make you question, well, what did you say to this person? Or what was your response? How did you react? Did you take up for me? Did you speak on my behalf when I wasn't around or when I wasn't present? Because if you were comfortable, if they were comfortable enough to speak with you and you're coming back telling me, I need to know both sides of the story. What did you say on my behalf? Because I wasn't there to speak for myself. And in order for you to know their information, they feel comfortable for some reason. So I don't know if this person that's in your energy is naive, or if they're, gullible in some kind of way, or this person may come off like an airhead, or whimsical. When you're whimsical, people tend to think that you're real airy. You a little smooth brained. Or maybe I shouldn't say that. Nah, maybe I shouldn't say smooth brain, but they might just feel like, whatever I feed you, you gonna take it. And you gonna run with it. So, let me keep going. So, we have gift. I offer something from the heart, an unexpected blessing to brighten your path. So, what I'm getting, collective, is that you could be this gift. You could be someone who's very honest, somebody who's very candid, loving, understanding. And like I said, maybe you're doing some evaluation with certain situations, but, people love your energy. Like I said, you have a good aura. People are comfortable. So you could be that gift or that blessing that's in people's lives. So what else do we have, Spirit? Give me more on this energy. Oh, my allergies. I gotta take some medicine. Excuse me. So I have envy. I resent that you have what I most desire, so I will belittle your successes to make myself look better. Now, I've been picking up on that energy lately. In the last couple of readings, I've been getting that whoever is in you all's energy, this is somebody in close proximity, no matter what the relation is. Somebody, like I said, I don't believe in destiny swapping, because I believe whatever is meant for you is for you. It may be delayed due to whatever you're taking on, but whatever is meant to be in your path, you're going to receive that because it's destined for you. So, whoever this is in your energy, this could be somebody who, like I said, they could be naive. I don't know if they're not that smart, or if they don't make the best decisions, because you can still be smart and make dumb decisions just because you're a follower. Now, when I say smart, I mean you may be book smart, but street smart, you may not be that. You may not be. So let's see. Give me more on this envy, Spirit. Why is this person envious? I mean, I have an idea based on what I picked up on, but what else? What is the true intentions of this person in my collective's energy? Okay. So this Oh, this is way too many. Oh no, hold on, y'all. That was like 7 cards. All right, Spirit, just one card on the energy from my collective. What do you have to tell us about this envy? Okay, so what I have with this envy is the first card out is deceit. I have all intentions. I have ill intentions and maybe planning on deceiving you. So maybe, like I said, this person who you've been keeping on red, or this person who's trying to check your energy because they feel ignored. This is somebody who could be planning something or orchestrating something behind the scenes. Like I said, if they're jealous of you, they could be trying to, you know, figure out how they can take something from you. So yeah, this is very similar energy that I've been picking up on. Then it says amusement. I find your stories comical and your life a source of entertainment. So what I just got, now there was an example that I gave you all as far as like if somebody feels comfortable coming to the person in your energy, like, oh, I heard this, I heard that, you know, if this person takes up for you or not. But I don't know. Maybe the person in your energy is going back telling somebody something. That could be, you know, what's going on as well. Because if they say that I find your stories comical and your life a source of entertainment, you could have confided in someone, and I don't know if you know, talk to them about some challenging things or some type of hardships, but somebody might find that comical, or whoever you confided in may not find it funny, but they could be venting. Like I said, they could be naive or gullible. So maybe somebody's fishing for information. That could be the meddler, the person that's trying to control something. Wow. Then it says, I'm sorry. I feel terrible about what I did and I owe you an apology. So this is why this person is trying to figure out what type of energy you're in, because whatever they did, they are full of regret. Wow. And at the bottom of the deck, because I'm feeling led to take it, we have dishonesty, and I'm going to read that as well. I will withhold information from you for my own benefit. Now, this could be the fact that the person in your energy could be holding back some information that they know that could affect you, because if they owe you an apology, they already know that something could get back to you. So they could be holding back information that they know from another party, or dang, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, or that other person that they're confiding in has their own agenda to maybe, you know, tear something down for you, and they could be using something for their own benefit. So if the person that you confide in, or did confide in, if this is past tense for you, take what resonates. But remember, I kept picking up on naive, gullible, easy to manipulate. So I don't know what this person could have tempted this person with, or how they opened up conversations to get information about you is what I'm getting. But either way, somebody is doing something to cause some type of demise. So let's see. Oh, should I do tarot or Kipperish? I'm gonna go with the Kipperish. All right, Spirit. So what else can you give us as far as this person in my collective's energy? What more information can you give us about this betrayal? Because somebody is sorry, and they are admitting or going to admit that they've been dishonest. So if they're apologizing, what are they apologizing about, Spirit? I got quite a bit out in 20 minutes, so that's good timing. What is it that... Thank you. Look, somebody's concerned. Every time I get that card and I see that clock, it's a ticking time bomb going on. So somebody is concerned. Like I said, somebody's on pins and needles. Somebody could be dealing with anxiety. Somebody could be stressed to the max because of something that they're going to have to admit to. So what is this concern, spirit, in detail? What does this consist of? How does this concern affect my collective is what I was trying to say. Okay. So we have commitment. This could be, you know, like a marriage, a relationship, or just some type of commitment in general. This could be a sibling. It could be family member, friend, whatever the case is. So this is somebody who you are committed to, and you've put in a lot of hard work into this relationship. A lot of hard work. And this relationship could have been very blossoming or very fruitful as well, because you've poured so much into it and you value it. Anytime you pour something or pour into a lot of something, you value it, you cherish it, you protect it, and you know, you expect something out of it. Now, when I say you expect something out of it, I'm not saying something tangible, but I mean, like, if you're pouring into a person, you're expecting honesty, you're expecting loyalty, things that are priceless is what I'm saying. So now we have love spell. So let's see more on this love spell. I don't know if this is somebody, because I've been picking up on that energy too, where somebody could be coming toward you or orchestrating some type of love spell because they know that whatever they did is no coming back from it. But I'm going to keep going with this reading. I don't want to keep comparing, but you know, a lot of these messages do align. Love spell on somebody that is single, sexy, and successful. So like I said, somebody could be trying to gain something or take something from you. Somebody could be trying to bask in your shadow or take credit for something. Give me more, spirit. I still need more on this love spell. We have Ice Queen. So somebody is gonna definitely do a love spell on you in some type of way, or try to bribe you, or like I said, manipulate you into, you know, maybe accepting an apology or understanding something that doesn't make sense. And what I'm saying is, not that it doesn't make sense because you don't comprehend what's going on. I think it makes, okay, let me slow up. Whatever they're going to tell you, you are going to fully understand, but I still believe that it's something that you possibly will have a hard time fathoming, because it's like, how did you get this deep? How did it go that far? How did the conversations begin? How did the interaction start? How did I come up? Why did I come up? What did you say? What did you hear? What did they say to you? You know, like, you may have a lot of questions. If you're an Ice Queen, like I said, you're protecting yourself from some type of energy. What else, spirit? I'm tired of y'all people playing with my collective. Y'all got the Cocoa Pebbles messed up. I'm sick of them messing with y'all. I am. So you are protecting yourself because you've worked very hard on your self-love. So like I said, this person and your energy could know about some past situations. Like I said, it could have been past hardships. It could have been things about lovers, family, friends, whatever. Take what resonates. But this could also pertain to you committing to yourself as well. Committing to these hard work and labors to earn your efforts. So you could be protecting yourself, like I said, and we have opposition here. So whoever this person is, or whoever this other person that could be on the other side, this third party, this could definitely be an op. Now, naturally, the person in your energy you may not have considered an op, but once you find out this news, you may put them on the op side, because like I said, they may have done something that there's no coming back. What time is it? 6:25. Okay. All right, so give me more on this opposition, Spirit. Give me more. Who is this opposition, or what can you tell me about them? Who is this opposition, and what can you tell me about them? Third party sitch. So whoever this third party is the person that is the meddler. So this definitely is somebody that I would think you would know. Now, there are people that don't have to necessarily know you personally that could, you know, prey on your downfall. Like, say, for example, if the person you confided in is a friend of yours, right? They could be repeating your business to a friend of theirs. You may know of this person, but you may not know them personally, or you may not be friends with them. But either way, this opposition is a third party. This is somebody who is trying to get into this situation. For what reason? I don't know. Like I said, you know, they could be trying to bask in your energy, but I really don't know why. Like, I'm not picking up that you've done anything to this person. Give me more, Spirit. Because you're an earth angel. Didn't I say that you have good energy? Your aura is bomb. People love you. People trust you. People, you know, they feel good in your energy. Somebody could be jealous of that. And you know, people can be jealous of how other people love you, or how other people support you. So it could just be simply, you know, just jealousy. Give me more, Spirit. Oh, that's way too much. Let me redo that. Give us more, Spirit. Okay, I'm gonna take it. So with you being an earth angel, you are someone who is very, very protected. You're divinely protected. You're someone who goes within before you make decisions. You follow your gut. You listen to your intuition. You could be somebody who, you know, when you think about certain things, you don't like to jump the gun, or you try your best not to. You like to, you know, think about it a little bit and try to look at all sides. So what I'm getting is that you're very understanding. And remember, I said you may understand that a person did something that crossed the line. It may be hard to fathom, but then you may possibly still say, you know what they did was dumb. What they did was untrustworthy. What they did was unloyal, but I could see why they did it, even though I don't agree. But they may have been swindled some kind of way. They're naive. You know, they didn't know that they were being manipulated, or, you know, whatever the case is. I don't know if somebody was under the influence, because I just picked up on it. I don't know. But I'll keep reading. So like I said, you're divinely protected. You're also a healer. So you could be someone who does things with your hands as far as healing. So take what resonates with that. Then we have false. Documents, info, statements, agreements. So whatever this false information is, I don't know if the person in your energy is making up things. Because remember this card. where it says exaggerated panic, unnecessary drama, overreaction to minor events. Now, I don't know if somebody is making up false stories entirely, or if it's half truths, where like you may have told them something and they exaggerated it. They made it bigger than what it is. Like, for example, I'm trying to think of something. Like, okay, say somebody, I got a good example. Say you go to Taco Bell, right? And you get, I don't know if they still have caramel empanadas or not. I don't eat at Taco Bell, but I'm just using this for example. So say you went to Taco Bell, you ordered a couple of empanadas, and all you told this person was, girl, or my homeboy, whatever, I went to Taco Bell, ordered 2 empanadas, and they said that they were out, and dang, I was really craving them, so I went to a different location. This person may have went back and told the third party, ooh, you know, so-and-so told me they went to Taco Bell and they asked for 2 caramel empanadas, and the cashier got smart with them, and then they took a cup of soda and threw it in their face, and then they jumped over the counter and they was tussling over there and throwing lettuce, cheese, and beans at each other, like, just off the deep end. You know what I'm saying? They exaggerate. So like I said, you could have confided in someone and they could have added on to some stuff, or it could be the meddler that's doing that, where this person could have told them exactly what you said, the person in your energy, and this meddler could be adding to it. So I'm also getting that there has to be like some type of group or some type of entity involved in this, or some type of what's the word I'm looking for? I know I said group. It could be any group. It could be a friend group. It could be work, whatever. But these could be mutual people that know you all, I'm assuming. These extra people as well. Or they could be trying to look good to the person that's in your energy. Maybe they're trying to sway them to not believe what you're saying. Yeah, I know they told you this, but this what really happened. So I don't know. Maybe this person is spying on you and taking information from the person in your energy and trying to put 2 and 2 together to make 4 when 2 and 2 is giving 9. Then we have twin flame. So twin flame could be the person that's in your energy. If they're not an actual twin flame, this is somebody who you have a connection with of some sort. Let me keep pulling. Oh, my back hurt. I'm going to end this in a minute because I'm at 33 minutes. All right, so give me more on this false information and twin flame spirit. So we have thief in reverse. So what I'm getting is that this false information or these false accusations, somebody could be saying that you're a thief of some sort. I don't know if they're trying to accuse you of taking money, energy, whatever the case is. Somebody could be saying that you're a thief or you're dishonest in some type of way. That's crazy. Give me more, spirit. And yeah, it's not true. Look, you are somebody who could be trusted. You good. You're somebody that can be trusted. So I'm getting that you will be vindicated some way, somehow. But people trust you, like I said. So I'm getting that whatever this false narrative is, it's not going to hold any weight. Then we have achievement. You could be a high achiever. Somebody could be jealous because you're focused on you and putting yourself first, and you are making things happen or achieving goals that maybe somebody didn't expect you to accomplish. Because if somebody's jealous of you, or like I said, praying on your downfall, maybe they know about something that you spoke of. So if this is a person that knows something about you, maybe they know about a business that you talked about doing in the past, and now you're doing it and it's flourishing. Somebody may feel away because they may feel like I used the word destiny swap. They may feel like, why am I not shining? Why is my business not booming? Or why don't I have a business? Why do I not have whatever collective has? And then look, we have divine feminine. Whether you're masculine or feminine, as far as your sex, it really doesn't matter. Just take the energy as it resonates. But yeah, you're trusted. You are a high achiever, and you are of the divine. Remember, I said that earlier with you being divinely protected and a healer. Somebody could be jealous of you because you could be spiritually gifted, like I've been picking up on, and you're an earth angel. So somebody is trying to taint your character. So maybe that thief in the reverse could be the fact that they're speaking negative of your character. Because remember, I said that if you're not a thief as far as money, which is not what I'm picking up on, it could be the fact that you could be a very honest person, but if somebody's changing narratives or twisting truths or giving half-truths, they're trying to put out a narrative that you're not an honest person. So maybe this person that you're attached to listen to these lies because they're affiliated with them some kind of way. Like I said, this could be a mutual friend of theirs, or this could be a mutual between the two of you all, whether you know them personally or not. Either way, you know of this person 9 times out of 10. What else, Spirit? Thank you. Yeah, you're somebody of high honor. And I was going to also say the number 77 could be significant. Somebody could be born in 1977. I just got your phone number can end in 77. That's it. Let me keep going. Give me more on this high honor, Spirit. Oh, thank you. Love offer. So give me more on this love offer. Why is somebody wanting to give a love offer? Why is the person in my collective's energy wanting to give a love offer? Can this love offer be trusted? Can it be forgiven? Of course not. And look, this is why. Somebody has animosity. Somebody has animosity, distant future. So 9 times out of 10, this animosity is something, like I said, is going to get back to you. You're going to find out some type of information. So I don't know why, but I'm feeling heavily it's this third party. I don't know if it's the person in your actual energy, but this third party has some type of animosity toward you, and this is something that could possibly come toward you in the distant future, and there's conflict. But somebody's hands are tied now, and somebody is in conflict because, like I said, if they're jealous of you and your dreams are coming true, look at this card. This person has smoke coming from their ears. So whoever this is, they either know way too much about you from somebody else, or they've been spying on you. If you posting on social media or something like that, please be aware of what you post on social media as far as your locations, your personal business, pictures of your home, children, vehicles, whatever you have. Please, please, please use your discernment. But for them to have smoke coming from their ears, this person is hot. And for them to be that upset and have animosity toward you, this gives me that this person could do the unthinkable. I hope that nobody will harm my collective, but I'm just saying, even if it's not something physical where they're trying to like harm you, but they will possibly make up lies that are the unthinkable to taint your character. Now, this just came to mind, Lord rest his soul, but I'm gonna use it for example. You know how people made up those false narratives. I believe they're false narratives about Michael Jackson with his involvement with kids. I'm using that for example just by saying that they did everything in that man, in their power, to taint that man's character. And that's how you know you're powerful too. When people go to that extent to taint your character, you are very powerful, and you're one person. You are one person and they're trying to defeat you. One. That says a lot. And yeah, look, you're abundant. This is why this person is jealous of you. Like I said, if you're an earth angel, you're spiritually gifted, spiritually talented. So I don't know. I don't know. But somebody feel a way about you, honey. Somebody feel a way about my collective. Well, all I'm going to say is whatever you do, please always be safe. But keep up the good work. Because if you don't have haters, you ain't doing something right. Alright. Give me one more, Spirit. Oh, I'm at 41 minutes, y'all. One more card, Spirit. I'm going to close out for this abundance. Give me one more card, please. One more card. Now, I'm being called to take this from the bottom of the deck. We have lust here. So somebody could be very lustful and they could be doing things to get money. You know what I just got, y'all? This is a storyline. I don't know if this resonates with anybody or not, but for me to get it, it probably does. Somebody, maybe it's this meddler dealing with somebody in your energy. They could be lustful toward this person. Maybe they're paying them. Somebody is paying somebody for something. And it could be for information. Some type of information. I don't know what this information consists of. Take what resonates. But what I'm getting is that there's some type of lust involved. And there's some type of payment. So somebody could have been swindled or manipulated into, because remember I said they could be naive, and remember I did say influence. I don't know if somebody was under some type of influence, whether it was, you know, drugs, alcohol, sex, but whatever the case is, they were swindled some kind of way to get something out of somebody that is in your energy, somebody that's in close proximity to you that knows something about you. So they could, you know, have been paying them some type of way to get some information, and this person was giving it to them. And that is probably, or not probably, I'm sorry, let me not say probably. From what I'm getting is that they're going to want to reconcile or have some type of forgiveness, because they're going to be in regret. They've told this person way too much. I think I should end it there. Yeah, I'm gonna end it there, y'all. I love you guys so much. I hope you all enjoyed this reading as much as I did. I hope it was not too lengthy for you. But again, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you all so much for taking out the time to listen to me. And yeah, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and also hit the notification bell so that way each time I upload a video you will get an alert. And hype your girl up so you all can keep me in the algorithm. I would greatly appreciate that. If you don't do anything else, please hype the video. Give me a like. It's free. I don't want your money. I just want some support. That is it, because I'm speaking from the heart. And it has, you know, true intention along with authenticity. And I hope this message helps someone. And until then, I will see you guys next time. Be safe. And again, I'm Empress Coco. Ciao. Love you guys.